Join us as we honor the stars, visionaries, and icons who passed between March 1st and 5th, 2021 in the United States. Gil Rogers, he was born in February 1934 and he died in March 2021. His age was 87 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An American actor best known for his long-running roles in daytime soap operas. He portrayed Ray Gardner, the abusive stepfather of Tad Martin character on All My Children. He also played Hawk Shane on Guiding Light for many years, earning a Daytime Emmy nomination. Ralph Peterson Jr., he was born in May 1962 and he died in March 2021. His age was 58 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications from cancer. An influential American jazz drummer, band leader, and composer, he gained prominence as the last drummer chosen by Art Blakey for his legendary Jazz Messengers. Peterson led several groups, including his Quartet and Triangular Trio, and was a dedicated jazz educator at Berklee College of Music. Mary Ann Carus, she was born in June 1928 and she died in March 2021. Her age was 92 at the time of her death, and the reason for her death was undisclosed. A German-American publisher and editor who co-founded Cricket magazine, a highly acclaimed literary magazine for children, in 1973. Along with her husband Luke Carus, she championed high-quality literature for young readers. She also led the Carus Publishing Company, known for its educational materials. Duffy Jackson, he was born in July 1953 and he died in March 2021. His age was 67 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An American jazz drummer known for his energetic and swinging style, born Duff Clark Jackson, he was the son of jazz bassist Chubby Jackson. He played with numerous jazz greats including Count Basie, Lionel Hampton, Ella Fitzgerald, and Duke Ellington, starting his professional career as a teenager. Paul Foster, he was born in October 1931 and he died in March 2021. His age was 89 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An American playwright, theater editor, and producer born in Penns Grove, New Jersey. He was a founding member of the first president of La Mama Experimental Theater Club. Foster had written 18 plays, including Elizabeth I and Satyricon in 1972, as well as the libretto and lyrics for the musical Silver Queen Saloon in 1978. 14 books of his plays have been published. Mark Goffany, he was born in May 1969 and he died in March 2021. His age was 51 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was overdose. An American musician born without arms, who gained recognition for playing bass and guitar using his feet, known as Big Toe. He led the band of the same name and performed internationally. He was nominated for an Emmy in 1999 for his role in the Fox Network commercial feat. Barbara S., she was born in April 1944 and she died in March 2021. Her age was 76 at the time of her death, and the reason for her death was undisclosed. An American photographer known for her evocative, often ambiguous images frequently made using a pinhole camera. She explored themes of perception and the unseen. S. was also a musician, playing in downtown New York bands like The Static and Y Pants in the late 1970s and early 1980s. Colby Chandler, he was born in May 1925 and he died in March 2021. His age was 95 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An American businessman who served as a chairman and CEO of Eastman Kodak Company from 1983 to 1990. He led the company during a period of significant technological change and restructuring. He oversaw Kodak's push into digital imaging, though the transition proved challenging. Michael Stanley, he was born in 1948 and he died in March 2021. His age was 72 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was lung cancer. A Cleveland-based rock and roll musician, singer, songwriter, and radio personality, he was the leader of the popular Michael Stanley Band MSB, which achieved significant regional success in the 1970s and 80s. With hits like He Can't Love You, he later became a beloved afternoon DJ on Cleveland's classic rock station, WNCX. Flex Dion Blake, he was born in April 1962 and he died in March 2021. His age was 58 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An American gay adult film actor who began his career in the mid-1990s. He became a prominent figure in the genre, known for his muscular physique. He appeared in numerous adult films over his career. George Bass, he was born in December 1932 and he died in March 2021. His age was 88 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. A pioneering American archaeologist, considered the father of underwater archaeology, he developed systematic methods of excavating ancient shipwrecks. Bass founded the Institute of Nautical Archaeology (INA) at Texas A&M University, leading expeditions that revolutionized the field. Edward C. Waller III, he was born in January 1926 and he died in March 2021. His age was 95 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. A vice admiral in the United States Navy, he was superintendent of the United States Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland, from August 22, 1981 to retirement on August 31, 1983. He is a recipient of the Navy Distinguished Service Medal and Legion of Merit. Hugh Newell Jacobson, he was born in March 1929 and he died in March 2021. His age was 91 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An acclaimed American architect known for his elegant, modernist residential designs. His work often featured pavilion-like structures, simple geometric forms, and meticulous attention to detail. He designed homes for prominent clients including Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis and received numerous architectural awards. David Schindler, he was born in August 1940 and he died in March 2021. His age was 80 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications from heart problems and kidney failure. A renowned American-Canadian environmental scientist specializing in limnology, the study of inland waters. He was famous for his whole ecosystem experiments at Canada's Experimental Lakes area, which provided critical evidence on the effects of acid rain and phosphate pollution. He received numerous international science awards. Jonathan Steinberg, he was born in March 1934 and he died in March 2021. His age was 86 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An American historian specializing in modern European history, particularly German and Jewish history. He was the Walter H. Annenberg Professor of Modern European History at the University of Pennsylvania. His notable works include biographies of Otto von Bismarck and Max Jacobson. Samuel J. Scott, he was born in August 1938 and he died in March 2021. His age was 82 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An American engineer, he was among the first 4 black engineers at NASA's Langley Research Center in 1962. After graduating from the University of Pittsburgh Aeronautical Engineering program and served as Assistant Director for Structures at Langley, he later served as a president of the National Technical Association, served as a chief engineer for the city of Newport News, Virginia, and the Newport Redeployment and Housing Authority, and a senior manager at Newport News Shipbuilding. Frank J. Kelly, he was born in December 1924 and he died in March 2021. His age was 96 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An American politician who served as the Attorney General of Michigan for 37 years, from 1961 to 1999, the longest tenure in the United States history for a state attorney general. A Democrat, he was a highly influential figure in Michigan politics and known for his consumer protection advocacy. Earl Reinecke, he was born in March 1928 and he died in March 2021. His age was 92 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An American farmer and politician from Minnesota, a Republican, he served in the Minnesota State Senate for 24 years, from 1969 to 1993. He represented districts in the south central Minnesota and focused on agricultural issues. John Sackett, he was born in June 1944 and he died in March 2021. His age was 76 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An influential Alaska Native leader and politician, he served in the Alaska legislature, both in House and Senate, for nearly 2 decades, representing interior Alaska. He was a powerful advocate for the rural Alaska and Native rights, playing key roles in land claims and subsistence issues. Gerald Cogan, he was born in March 1933 and he died in March 2021. His age was 87 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An American jurist who served as a justice for the Florida Supreme Court from 1987 to 1998, including a term as Chief Justice from 1996 to 1998. Prior to his appointment to the High Court, he served as a trial judge in Miami-Dade County. Edward Sandoval, he was born in January 1947 and he died in March 2021. His age was 74 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications from COVID-19. An American politician and a Democratic member of the New Mexico House of Representatives, representing District 17 from January 1983 through January 2015. He did not seek re-election in 2014. Kelly Flynn, he was born in October 1954 and he died in March 2021. His age was 66 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications from kidney and lung cancer. An American politician who served as a Republican member of the Montana House of Representatives. He represented a district covering parts of Townsend and Broadwater County. He was known for his focus on agricultural and natural resource issues. Louise McBee, she was born in June 1924 and she died in March 2021. Her age was 96 at the time of her death, and the reason for her death was undisclosed. An American academic, administrator, and politician, she served in various high-level administrative roles at the University of Georgia for over 2 decades. After retiring, she served as a Democratic member of the Georgia House of Representatives from 1993 to 2005. Bhaskar Menon, he was born in May 1934 and he died in March 2021. His age was 86 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An Indian-born music industry executive who was a major figure internationally. He was the founding chairman and CEO of EMI Music Worldwide. He also served as chairman and CEO of Capitol Records, overseeing major successes like Pink Floyd's The Dark Side of the Moon. Anne Casey, she was born in September 1938 and she died in March 2021. Her age was 82 at the time of her death, and the reason for her death was heart attack. An American professional wrestler active primarily in the 1960s and 1970s, billed as the Panther Girl. Anne Casey, she was known for her strength and athleticism. She held the NWA United States Women's Championship and NWA World Women's Tag Team Championship multiple times. Vernon Jordan, he was born in August 1935 and he died in March 2021. His age was 85 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. A highly influential American business executive and civil rights activist, he served as president of the National Urban League and was a close advisor to President Bill Clinton. Jordan was a prominent figure in both corporate boardrooms and Democratic political circles. Luciano Capicchione, he was born in July 1946 and he died in March 2021. His age was 74 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. A prominent Cameroonese sports agent, primarily known for his work in international basketball, he represented numerous high-profile European basketball players and coaches. He was considered one of the most influential agents in European basketball history. Moses McCormick, he was born in March 1981 and he died in March 2021. His age was 39 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications from heart issues. An American polyglot known for his popular YouTube channel, where he documented himself speaking numerous languages with native speakers. He gained recognition for his ability to converse in dozens of languages at varying levels, inspiring many language learners. Joe Altobelli, he was born in March 1932 and he died in March 2021. His age was 88 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An American professional baseball player, manager and coach, he managed the San Francisco Giants, Baltimore Orioles, and Chicago Cubs. Altobelli led the Orioles to the 1983 World Series championship. Jim Crockett Jr., he was born in August 1944 and he died in March 2021. His age was 76 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications from liver and kidney failure. An American professional wrestling promoter who ran Jim Crockett Promotions during the 1970s and 1980s. JCP was a major territory of the National Wrestling Alliance (NWA) and a chief competitor to the WWF, now WWE. He promoted stars like Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes before selling JCP to Ted Turner, who renamed it WCW. Paul McMullen, he was born in February 1972 and he died in March 2021. His age was 49 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was a skiing accident. An American middle-distance runner who specialized in the 1500 meters. Paul was known by some as the Pride of Cadillac after qualifying and competing in the 1996 Summer Olympics in Atlanta, Georgia. Mark Pavelich, he was born in February 1958 and he died in March 2021. His age was 63 at the time of his death, and he took his own life by asphyxiation. An American professional ice hockey player, he was a member of the iconic 1980 United States Olympic hockey team that won the gold medal in the Miracle on Ice. Pavelich played center on the line that included Mike Eruzione and John Harrington, assisting the Eruzione's game-winning goal against the Soviet Union. Buddy Colt, he was born in January 1936 and he died in March 2021. His age was 85 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications from Parkinson's disease and dementia. An American professional wrestler prominent in the 1960s and 1970s, primarily in the Florida territory, born Ron Reed. He was a multi-time NWA Florida heavyweight champion. His career was cut short by injuries sustained in a plane crash in 1975. Don Gile, he was born in April 1935 and he died in March 2021. His age was 85 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An American professional baseball player who played parts of 4 seasons from 1959 to 1962 as a first baseman and catcher for the Boston Red Sox. He played college baseball at the University of Arizona. Heinrich Guggenheimer, he was born in July 1924 and he died in March 2021. His age was 96 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. A Swiss-born American mathematician specializing in differential geometry and topology, he taught at several universities, including the University of Minnesota and the Polytechnic Institute of Brooklyn, now NYU Tandon. He authored several influential textbooks and research papers. Thanks for watching the video. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Have a nice day.